Welcome back to the God Says I Am series. Guess what letter we're on today? If you've forgotten, you haven't kept up with us, what letter are we on? Before we get started, I want to say happy 4th of July to all of you that are Americans celebrating 250 years of freedom. God shed his grace on thee. This is a stamp from my digital stamp set that is being released on Friday. And I just want to make sure if you're watching this live, or for the first day, you're watching on Thursday, the next morning, Friday morning, will be the release of these stamps. In the first 48 hours, anybody can watch it for free. And then after that, it just goes into our club portal where they can watch the videos anytime, any day, anytime, as long as they're a club member. And they also get a set of stamps that goes, I think there's like 60 to 80 stamps. I can't remember this month. There's a lot of stamps. Okay. But let's get started today with letter Q. We're qualified. Do you believe you're qualified? God says you are qualified. What does that mean? So 2 Corinthians 3:5 is where I chose my scripture. You decide where you want to get yours from. And this is what it says. It is not that we think we're qualified to do anything on our own. Our qualification comes from God. And I love that. He qualifies the called. He calls us. And if he calls us, that means we're qualified. That doesn't mean we're prepared. That doesn't mean we know what we're doing, but he will prepare the way, right? All right. So today I'm going to do it on the iPad. You grab your traditional art supplies, whatever you want to do. I'll show you the same thing on here basically on how to draw. So it doesn't matter what device you're using. And we'll choose a color palette. I'm going to use this little color palette right here. This is my July color palette that I'll be giving to the club members on Friday as well in the portal. So that'll be fun. All right, so let's start with drawing Q. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the just a basic brush, my dry ink brush, okay? And I'm just going to draw a Q, okay? I'll do it here just to show you, but like if I were drawing a Q, draw a Q. And then if you're on the iPad, you could do it on a different layer. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to mimic these lines and just go around and around. Okay. So I'm going to just start here and I'm going to mimic this line and then go around and follow it. And I'm going to keep following it down underneath it too as well. Hang on. I messed up. Hold on. I think it'd be easier if I tell you to draw your Q like I did originally. Okay. So draw your Q like this, where it's detached right here. It's not closed in. That's going to make it a lot easier. Okay. Now we're going to make a line and follow that line and follow that line and keep following that line. Okay. I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to keep following that line, following that line. We'll do the other part later. Okay. And then I'm going to do one underneath it and I'm going to follow that line and we're going to erase some of these lines that are in the way, if that makes sense. And that one would probably look better if I keep going like so. Okay. So now we want to do the tail. I don't know what you call this thing. Like that. And then I'm going to draw my lines here and lines here. And now I've got what I'm looking for, except I want to erase some of the lines that I don't want to have them, all those chopped up lines, right? I'm still on the same layer, so it's going to be easy. I hope you're using a pen, erasable pen, or a pencil. If you're doing this with paper, it's going to be a lot easier because we're going to need to erase some lines. And then here, I'm going to erase this line because I want this to be fluid. I want you to be able to go all the way across here and have an open line, not broken lines, but open lines here. Does that make sense? Okay, and then same thing down here. I want open lines. I mean, it looks cute this way too. You decide, but for this day. I'm just doing this. And sometimes I'll go back and straighten up my lines. I might like overcorrect a little bit and I have to go back and fix some lines. That's okay. We can fix those. Okay, so now let's go back and clean them up a little bit here and here. Right there. Now we should have fluid lines that we can, now this is going to stop the line, but we're just going to pretend like it's going to go around. Does that make sense? I hope so. Have fun with it. Don't stress out. Okay, now on the other side, qualified. Now, if you're in my tribe, or if you you have the template, so you can just trace it, right? You can just pull this up and trace it. If you bought the stamp set, the digital stamp set, you can just stamp it. But I am showing you just how to go from scratch. And I'm just writing out qualified. It is good to trace, though, for your muscle memory. Qualified. And then let's mimic these lines and do some squiggles. And just have those mimic each other. And we'll do underneath it as well. Squiggle lines. Oopsie. I want to make sure they're I want them to be similar width apart. Okay, I'm going to close that. Now I'm going to make a new layer for this, and I'm going to write, not with my eraser, I'm going to write with my brush. Turn it down a little bit. Second Corinthians, because this is where my scripture comes from. You can figure out where you want yours. I remember when I did not feel qualified to do something I felt like God was calling me to do, which is starting it was called MOPS back then, a MOPS group at my church. We had a brand new church. We didn't have any programming, outside programming there or anything. And a friend of mine was really encouraging me because I was in another group in town, and there was like 120 women there. It was huge. Obviously there was a need for it, but I remember thinking, I can't do this. I can't talk in front of people. What? I'm not qualified to do this. And then my friend reminded me, he doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the called. So I had to let that sink in for a while and be like, okay, he's going to walk me through it. I am qualified because he says I am, not because I know what to do and how to do it. So I don't know if you've been through an experience like that, but it's pretty amazing because he did. I don't know how it happened, but he worked through me and we got this group going, and it's still thriving today. That's been 23 years, 4 years maybe now. And our church still has that program. It's a little bit different now. It evolves over the years, but there's still young moms meeting. And if I wouldn't have listened to his call and believed that I could be qualified to do it, then, who knows what would happen. But I'm so thankful that I was able to overcome that fear. So now I'm going to squeeze these two together. So right now I just have these on its own layer, and I want to put them, okay, let me show you. I have the squares in its own layer like that. Okay. And I want to go ahead and color the squares. So I'm going to be on that layer. Let's see. What do I want to color it? I'm going to do yellow and light blue. And now I'm going to turn the layer back on with my colors. Okay. And I think I'm going to pinch those together now, but just in case, I don't want to mess anything up. I'm going to duplicate both of them and uncheck the ones I don't need. And I'm going to squeeze together. Okay, let's do this. Now I'm going to grab my other colors. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Be on the right layer. And I'm going to drop color where I want those colors to go. And let's see, where do I want to fill this? I'm going to follow that line. Okay, good. And then I'm going to do it in the middle there. So I'll pick another color. There's that in here. It's the middle line, and then I'll do that one at the top. And let's grab that yellow. I wanted that yellow to be over here too, to tie that in. Oops, I missed my blue. Go back and get your blue. Fix that. And then grab my yellow again. Fix that. Okay. And then down here, I think I want to put that light blue somewhere, maybe even down at the very bottom, because that's a lot of, maybe even there too. Kind of like that. And then I'll do that blue, dark blue here. And that's it. Super simple. You could tie in some white if you wanted to. I do like to do that a lot of times, but let's see. What do we think? Do we want some white here? I always like to see what it looks like. And then we could put some white maybe inside here. I like it. Again, play and explore. And then you might also want to play around with some corners. I'm doing this on a different layer just in case I don't like it, but you know. So you want to add some detail. That's too light. Let's get one of these dark colors. Let's just say you want to do a little swirl here in the corners. Do it. There's no rules here. This is your artwork. What if we want to do on this side? We want to do just another way to make a corner. And they can be different or the same. You could do a little wiggle line here as a border. Again, no rules. Maybe you like it simple and you don't want any of that. Guess what? You just undo it. That's it. It's easy. And then over here, since I've got those lines, I might want to have some loose lines of this over here. Up to you. I could change qualified if I wanted to change the color. Qualified. I'm just going to grab white for that. And play around. And there it is. It doesn't show up super, super well. I would go back and touch those up, but I don't think it shows up enough for me. But maybe I want to do it in blue. Do I like that better? And then drop this here. Now, if you're doing this on paper, I trust that you're doing great. I'm not going to do it on with traditional supplies today. I'm just going to do it here. But again, you got the same ideas that you can do on paper. So I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. I have enjoyed this so much. I cannot wait to see you next week for letter R. Guess what letter R is? You got to tell me in the comments. Ooh, it's a good one. I'll see you next week. Have a blessed weekend and happy 4th of July. Bye.